morning, and I really do mean it. Oh, that yellow dot head isn't really the sun, that's a street light. Jackpot digger, I see your favorite thing right there. He's like, I wouldn't touch less 10-foot pole. That's my poor attempt at being Quebecos. Yeah, he's got a thing about those mattresses, and so do I. I hate those things. No good, man. Bad news. Nothing but bugs. On to the next, wherever that might be. You back at the compound. Oh, I'm not feeling very good, man. I lost a lot of that footage from this morning, so it started out as a good morning, but wow, it's hot, man. It's like 85 degrees here in Toilet. But as you can see, look at the sky. Blue over there, and those dark storm clouds are racing in. What a weather report, right? Today is the last day of the year that will hit 85 degrees. With this storm coming in, that's the end of it. We won't see 80s here until probably till April, I'm claiming. So that's November, December, January, February, March. 5 months. Half a year. It's gonna be a long time, man. Anyway, here's the master plan. Pile all the shred like this, and don't use a truck, you know, because that truck is still broke, unfortunately. So the master plan is to pile all the shred right here, like I'm doing, and all the smalls in a barrel like that, because I'll just get rid of the barrel just like that and have a container dropped off here, like a 50-yard dumpster. The thing is I have to fill it with 10,000 pounds. That's 5 tons. So that means I gotta pack that sucker rock solid, because a 50-yard dumpster isn't much bigger than that truck. That box right there on that truck, I think, is like a 40-yard, or maybe a 35-yard. And I'm only able to get maybe like $650 worth, maybe $700 into a truck like that. So the thing is I gotta get 10,000 pounds, or they charge you a they charge you to pick it up, so you lose your ass. It's like you're going around picking garbage for free. Here you go. Hey, how did that wheel get in there? I know I didn't pick up a full-size tire last night. We have little elves dropping stuff off here. I mean, that's okay, but So get rid of all that. Where'd that bucket go? They had all the nuts and bolts in. Oh yeah, this thing right here. These are wasted. So this is pretty heavy actually. I mean for its size. Whoop. I don't want to give them the whole bucket because that might spoil the load, you know, especially if they're picking it up. You don't have control over hiding all the naughty stuff. So this scrap load's got to be kind of clean. Settle it down like that and you can get a lot more in there. I'm sure they'll go picking through it, but you'll I'll keep the shenanigans down to an absolute minimum. I'm losing money spending my day here. I mean, this is killing me. Yeah, fill these dishwashers with all kinds of, you know, smalls like screws and nuts and bolts and broken glass. Oh. They should be okay with it. That's aluminum. That's some shred. A little bit of brass. Put some wire going on there. Got some cans going on there. Got mixed up aluminum there. Oh, got copper. Uh-oh, I have ADHD, sorry. That's a really lightweight one. So the thing is to get all that weight in there, even fill hollows like that with little bits of shred, or bathed up like this. Ugh. I think that's a yellow jacket and not a stink bug. There's a gazillion stink bugs back here. It's like, oh, I got a couple of radiators that I cleaned up, but I don't think I'm going to make it to the yard today, and I really wanted to, in the worst way possible. Yeah, look at that storm moving in, man. It's really looking gnarly down there. I'd love to get rid of the stupid plastic tub, but I think I'm gonna have to fill it with iron, all kinds of shred, maybe like strap like an electric motor to the side, like it has a purpose. Maybe tie some steel pipes on there. You know, bolt down some steel and iron to it so it has an excuse. I don't think they would like it too much if I just pushed off that gigantic plastic tub. It would be too much. Well, this thing has seen better days, huh? Take the compressor out of there. That thing's really tore up. More rain. That's what this place really needs. Oh, you want to see the river? That dang thing is like... Once again, it came almost to the very top. Almost overflowing. So far, I've been lucky it hasn't flooded like it did last year. Remember that? Look at that. I mean, another foot and the water would be, not even, another 6 inches and the water would be up to the Chevy pickup right there. Quite the current too. This time of the year, my claim is the rain is pretty much useless because the growing season's over. See that one channel, Build a Junking Fool? Oh, you gotta see it. So it's like my Scrap Kingdom has like a doppelganger. It's got like some kind of weird double in the universe. You can actually fake people out and say, yeah, this is a Scrap Kingdom's dad. The guy sounds like he might be older than me. I've never seen him in any of his videos. I'm just going by what I hear. God only knows, though. Could be younger than me, you know. Just using my ear, approximating. Yeah, there's somebody that comments on my channel quite often. The guy's name is Chad Williams, and he's saying he's sick of scrapping, which I kind of am too. I mean, if you're doing this part-time for extra money, that's cool, but I'm doing this pretty much because I have to. So this is getting scrapped. That battery, I'm gonna scrap that separate. All these, I'm gonna scrap this with the shred. Probably because I'm going to try and make weight. Kind of like a wrestler. I have to make weight. Only, I'm not looking to shave down the pounds. I'm looking to pack in the pounds. So that means no fluff, like nothing, or you gotta minimize the stuff that takes up space, like like a shopping cart. That takes up space. That might not be able to go. Okay? And if it does, it would have to be filled everywhere. All the crevices filled with scrap. Packed in there. And minimize the plastic, because that'll end up costing me. It'll reduce the weight of the load, and they'll be making all kinds of money off of my plastic, because I won't be getting what I need to get. You know what I mean? I know this is breakage right here, but it's not really worth anything more than pots and pans and stuff. All these old saws. Somebody said, oh, save the saws. You know, I don't know. Maybe I save a couple of them, but scrap. I end up tripping over everything when I save everything. You know that. I end up with this place. Just 40 tons of garbage. Totally saved. There's a motor right there. That's aluminum breakage, but I think I've already explained it around and around and around. Whew. Yeah. Oh. There's me when me and my kid were younger. And my little guy. Oh, I hate that song. I don't know why I hate it. I just hate it. Because it's so old and I've heard it for so many years. It's just like, really? Are we really listening to that again? Quandaries, man. Why do you have so much garbage? Well, actually, that's another question that keeps coming up. Those were plastic bins, and they get annihilated. You know, with the way I do scrap, look at that, it's all cracked and stuff like that. Just ends up getting trashed out. So it turns into garbage. It's smashed. And I have to take the garbage to the gas station dumpster or walk it across the street over by my house to get rid of it. Because I ain't paying for trash removal. Heck no. There's a catalytic converter. Trinket Goblin took one of those GM Red Loaf style converters. He got like $80-something for it. This isn't a GM one. This is something else. I don't know. I think it's factory though. I don't know. I know the aftermarket ones, they don't pay as much. They're only worth $5, so they claim. I know, more garbage, right? But there was something valuable in here, but it's just garbage now. So I've established a garbage bucket. There you go. I know I don't seem very stoked, but it's hot out. And I feel a little nauseated. And I'm really aggravated that I wanted to get to the junkyard today and get rid of, like, you know, valuables like brass and copper, and that just didn't happen. Couldn't get the kids up. I wanted to clear all this out so I have a way out with my white truck. I get that thing fired up. I want to be able to back that up and get all that junk out of the way right there. And I get that dumpster here. And the good thing about the dumpster, if this does work out, is you don't have to go up like 4 feet. Okay? To load everything, you just walk it in there. I gotta give it a whirl. People have suggested to me over and over and over again. And finally, I'm taking people up on their suggestion to go and try it. Well, let's get looking. I'm gonna try it out, and we're gonna see how it goes. Okay? Because a lot of people go, "Oh, we're just wasting our time." No, not everything applies. Some things apply to me, and other things might not work out. Oh, it's really getting windy. I mean, a gnarly storm here, man. Like a little bit. Really cooling off now. Is that lightning? Why Why'd the camera flash like that? I know I didn't see lightning. That's weird. Alright, well, talk to you in another video. I'm just going around and around and around. I think you guys would be too if you had all this stuff. But I'm constantly trying to innovate ways to like push it out. Because they won't, the thing they won't do is they won't drop the dumpster here and let it sit here until I fill it up. They'll only let it stay here for a couple of days. And then they want their dumpster back. Because they're like, well, we can't tie it up. Well, it's really starting to rain too. I take these inside like a responsible human being, rather than let my tools sit outside and get all weird. I've seen the door move. Not very reassuring. Well, this frickin' place with the sun, it just finally started drying out. Ooh, wow. Well, see you in the next video.